Katie here has been on the hunt to find a bear.
Hey, bear.
Good morning.
Hello from Montana.
Yeah, we were in Billings, Montana to kick off week 7. Katie, you might have seen, ran here last week, so we are heading out for some sort of adventure of a hike or something. It might just be shopping in little stores that we see along the way, but we're putting our parents in. Yeah,
Miles or miles?
and we're putting our parents in charge of figuring out the plan. So who knows? We might never go, depending on how long it takes for them to finish getting ready and get coffee. But we're wearing sweatshirts because it's only 60 degrees and there's no humidity or barely any humidity here. So even though it was 80 degrees yesterday, it felt awesome. So come along on this adventure with us. We stopped for some snacks before we get going. Snacks. They had popped popcorn. Y'all know I cannot resist some popped popcorn.
Is it better than Disney's?
Disney worthy.
It's not exactly the same, but it's pretty good. So it was a good $1.89 snack that I got at the gas station. Onward up the mountain we go. Now we are at Wild Bill Lake. Originally we were gonna plan to hike around this lake, but it's a little bit, we spent more time in town than we thought. So we're just gonna go see what we can find. Katie here has been on the hunt to find a bear.
Hey, bear.
Maybe Yogi is in there.
Are those claw marks?
They could be. Katie, I'm gonna step back because I don't need it to be too loud. Can you tell the YouTube world what you're supposed to do if you see a bear in the woods and you don't have Doritos to give to it?
Hey, bear. That's close enough, bear. You stay on your side, bear. I stay on my side, bear. Hey, bear.
She's in charge when we do our solo run tomorrow, not to let us get attacked by a bear. So pretty here though, and we had sweatshirts on, even though it was 80 degrees and it didn't feel too hot. It's really nice to see how the world without humidity lives. Oh, there's our parents. Should turn it off because they don't want to be on your YouTube channel. All right, heading back out now. Tomorrow we shall run. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Okay, you look a little sleepy today.
This 2-hour time difference is really starting to get to
I
me.
know, I woke up at 5. Yeah, it's almost 8 o'clock and we're just out running. So we are at some park in Billings, Montana. We're gonna run. Katie has warned us that the elevation makes it feel a little bit harder. So we're shooting for 4 miles. We'll see what we get. It is beautiful out though. It's so nice and like perfect running weather. So
So cool.
yeah, it feels so nice. Ah. All right, let's get started. Yay!
take them right here.
They almost got attacked by that sprinkler. Katie, did you think you found a bear?
I found a rattlesnake.
Oh yeah, that definitely rattled. Woo. Yeah, I wonder if the guy on the truck did this. Really pretty views. Crossing over this little bridge. I've lost two to the elevation. Hopefully they come around that corner soon, or they're just hiding from me and want to scare me on the next lap. Guess we'll find out. Alrighty, so we are almost done with 3 miles. I think we're gonna call it a day. Our ride has gotten here and keeps texting when we're going to be done. Got a little delayed because Katie has now become a rock hunter. So there's lots of rocks that she can pick up and look at here. So, positives. We can check altitude training off our list of things to do. So we are gonna be heading back from Montana, back to the humid swamps. So it was really nice to have some cooler, non-humid weather.
Yes, for sure. Some nice scenery too.
Yeah. I will say that elevation is hard to run in.
Yeah.
But I feel like this I would take over the humidity.
Yeah.
To have 60 degrees and low humidity and elevation, yeah, that's pretty nice. So, all right, we will see y'all back in Virginia.
Bye.
Woo! Thursday. We are back in humid town, Virginia. So, Melissa's has a bachelorette party or bridal shower or something this weekend, so she's off on her way there. Pretty sure probably won't get her running because who would run on those things? Yeah. Exciting news today. Surprise! Springtime surprise themes. I'm obsessed.
I'm obsessed.
I was really sad when I got into Run Disney more seriously after they did the Pixar themes at Disneyland, and then they got rid of the Disneyland races, which I don't even want to talk about that. But I'm really excited for these themes. I've been having no inspiration for costuming for anything right now, and now I feel inspired. So 3 race weekends before this one, but I am inspired, and it's gonna be a good one. Fingers crossed for registration, because I think it's gonna be a crazy one.
Yeah.
But yeah, well, yes, with no further ado, we should start running. All right, we are finishing up our time. We the interval beeped and we were like, nah, I think
Did you even set the interval timer?
okay, I didn't even set the interval timer. I just said I want to walk.
And I said done.
Yeah, doesn't take much to convince them of that. And we were still gonna get 3 miles in. Just, it's hard after like coming back, and my routine is so off right now, and it's like the trifecta of off. My running is off, my strength training is off, and my nutrition is off. And it feels like it has been off for a month, which I know is not true. It's really just been this week. But I get very much into focusing on my routine and needing to stay in my routine. And when I get thrown, everything I throw it, all of it. Yep. So I keep trying to hold Katie's hand, promotional support, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I know. But I have my longest run of Chicago training on Saturday, the big 2-0. So I'm just focusing right now on, just gonna say, resting my body, hydrating, and trying to do some form of nutrition and check before that, so I can hopefully have a great 20 miler, holding Katie's hand for 20 miles. And yeah, that's where we're at now. It's gonna be fine.
It'll be fine.
It's gonna be fine. Alrighty. Guess we'll see you on Saturday. Yay! Saturday.
Good morning.
We are in Percival, Virginia at the literal end of our trail that we run. So I have 20 miles today. Our running group is a town ahead. So I figured I would come out here. But then when we got here, I realized it was dark. So Katie's gonna change of plans and do the first part of her 9 with me, and then she'll turn around. I'll continue on to get to the 10-mile-ish mark, and then maybe pick up some friends or finish the last 10 by myself. Big mile days. So we're gonna get started. Yep. Leaving the town of Percival and entering Loudoun County on to Leesburg. 3 miles down. 17 to go for me. 6 to go for Katie. It is nice and crisp this morning. So
It feels like fall.
feels like fall. Feels wonderful. It's making the run feel better too. See if we say that in 15 miles. All right, gonna continue on. So the WNOD trail that we run on used to be a train line. So we have these little old train stations every once in a while, but we're pretty much out in the country here. We've been passing farms and all that fun things. We might see some animals at some point. Not yet though. All right, we are 4.5 miles. That is our separating point. Katie only has 4.5 to go. I have a lot to go. I'm not good at math. 13.5? No.
No, other way. 16.5?
16.
No, 15.5.
15.5.
I don't know, something around there.
Something around there. Less than 17 that I had at 3. So yeah, 15.5. It's only like 4.5 miles in. Math shouldn't be that hard. But so Katie's gonna head back towards Percival. I'm gonna keep going to Leesburg, and then she's gonna drive over and meet me because we have a cooler full of all of these drinks and things.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna go back out for 10 more. All right, no more delaying. 6 miles down, 14 to go. I can do that, man. Running down a fun little loop-de-loop hill. Then we're gonna hit my absolute favorite spot on the entire Dopey Trail in about a quarter of a mile. So, see you then. All right, so this is my favorite little spot on the trail. I don't know why, but it's like a little house under a bridge. Which just I feel like it'd be something in a movie. And keep it on going. Eight miles done, less than a half marathon to go. You know your marathon training when you start to be excited that you still have 12 miles, but it's less than a half to go. All right. Coming up on town of Leesburg. Whew. 1 more mile out. Almost to 9, so 1 more mile out. Turn it around. Almost to that halfway point. Whew. All right, just over 10 miles done. Less than 10 miles to go. So I think I'm about a half a mile to where Katie's gonna pick me up. So again, less than a 20-mile long run. Math is hard, so there's some sort of construction going on, I think. But I figure once I get out like 4 miles or so, I'll just use my Google Maps to see how far Katie is from me and how far out I need to go. But here we go. Last second half, 2 5-mile-less runs to go. Right, 13.1 done. Less than 7 to go. Less than 2 until I get to turn around. The first 10 miles were great because there was a slight downhill. These 5 are fun because I turned around, so there's a slight uphill. But I will be rewarded on the last 5 with that slight downhill again. So let's get back to it. All right, 15 miles down, 5 to go. I can't remember. I have dancing queen in my ear and I'm trying to talk at the same time. Not working. So for these long runs, I like to break them up. So that way, not thinking of 20 miles, thinking I'm running 5 miles 4 times. Or for this one, I had 10 miles, knowing it was 10 miles to Leesburg, and then 2 5-milers. So it helps me not feel like, my goodness, I have 20 miles. I just have 5 miles 4 times. It's not that bad. We can all do 5 miles, Kim. You can do 5 miles. It's fine. So I have less than 5 to go now. I am feeling good overall. Being on a course or the part of the trail with a lot of shade has made it feel really nice. I've turned around, so I have my slight downhill advantage again, which is much needed for this last little bit. But I'm gonna finish it out. Some breakfast, lunch, dinner. Who knows actually what time it is anymore? All right, I am at almost 19.2, I think. Less than a mile to go. I'm still smiling, so I'm gonna consider this run a victory. Just gotta knock out this last 3 laps and a tail, as we like to call it, and finishing it strong. So it's looking like my last 3-4 miles were my strongest, which is a great way to finish a long run. So let's get it done.
I can do it again. 20 miles done. Woohoo!